What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is John and I am a full-time reseller. I attended FlipCon 2022, and in today's video I'm going to be discussing my thoughts on the event and how everything went down and giving my honest and brutally honest opinion on everything. So if you guys are ready, let's get into it. FlipCon was a two-day event held in Charlotte, North Carolina. Luckily for me, I live in Greenville, South Carolina, so it was only about an hour and a half, hour and 45-minute drive to Charlotte. The event cost was $295 for the 2 days, and what that included was you had the first night, you had like a little meet and greet, there was some snacks provided, and then like the bar, you got 4 free drinks that were included. You got little tickets that they gave you to turn in for your drinks and they were good for both days. So the first day we did the meet and greet. The second day we had breakfast. It was Chick-fil-A sandwiches for breakfast the first morning. You also got lunch and dinner provided the second day, along with all the panels. The panels started at about 8 a.m. and they went until almost 5 p.m., maybe a little after 5 if I remember correctly. And then there was a reseller after party. I'm gonna give you guys my honest opinion about the event, and I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it was worth every penny, not only for the information that was shared amongst the panel, but the connections that you made with other resellers and like-minded people that were there is invaluable. Personally, to me, I met a lot of great people. I met a lot of great creators, you know, along with the bigger ones that were there, but a lot of smaller creators like myself. It was just a really great event. Now the panels, I think because it's the first year, you know, events aren't easy to plan, so this was the first year of the event. I really do think that the panels, if there is another event, will only get better with the content that was given and provided. The Q&As were great. Everybody, I feel like, asked really very good questions, and the panelists answered the questions to the best of their abilities. It was a really fun event. I do feel like the information given from the panelists were things that we already knew. We got to hear their stories, why they started reselling, you know, some of them shared their goals, some of them shared a lot of their mishaps, so that was very, very cool. Personally, for me, I didn't learn a lot about reselling in general from the panelists, but I did value the marketing, social media panels, and then when Harry Tornado and Phoenix Resale at the end, when they discussed like YouTube and that sort of thing, that was really valuable for me as a small scale creator trying to grow. It was invaluable. Like I said, invaluable information. I would 100,000% go to another one. Hopefully there'll be another one. I don't know. I know that it was very stressful for everybody that put the event on, so I don't know their thoughts moving forward into another event. You know, Phoenix Resale stated he didn't really know if he would ever want to do one again. Harry Tornado, I don't know. Maybe they can get some help and do another one next year. Maybe somewhere like Orlando, you know, make it a couple days. That way people can come in and enjoy the city and stuff too. Charlotte was good, but you know, we stayed at the hotel for the most part. Didn't we? I did some thrifting, and other people did some thrifting, like a local, some thrift stores that were very close. So it was fun. But I do want to stress, like, the information that I gained from other resellers that I networked with and made relationships with, that I had maybe seen a little bit online or had never heard of them before, you know, just the regular people like myself that were there, the connections were amazing, and I really feel like that you can't really put a price on that. It was amazing to be there. I really appreciate everybody that went and had anything to do with the event. For everybody that put the event on, thank you so much. It was amazing. I highly recommend, if there is another one, to go next year or whenever it is, or if there's a local event or somebody else, another creator puts on an event, I feel like it would be worth it just for the connections, if anything. Even if you are the most experienced reseller in the world, personally, I think you always learn. You can learn. There's plenty of stuff to learn, but even if you don't think you can learn anything, you will go and leave feeling like you're going to gain something from it. So I highly recommend it. So I saw a lot of haters before the event and during the event saying like, who would spend $300 for this event? You're ripping people off. Like, there's no reason for this, blah blah blah. And I really just feel like that's haters. I don't know what the guys made off of this. I really feel like they didn't make a lot of money, if any, at all, just because it was it's very expensive to put on an event like this. And some people just think like, you know, they were profiting all of the money, and that's so far from the truth. Like I said, I don't know the numbers. I really care about the numbers. If they did profit a little bit, the amount of work that they did, they deserved it. I mean, they were running around with their heads cut off the whole time, interacting with people, trying not to let the stress that they were under show. I mean, it was, you know, very hard job, very hard job to like create this event. So props to Phoenix Resale, Harry Tornado, Haley Tornado, and just everybody that had a hand in anything for this event. I thought the food was good. The rooms were okay. The hotel wasn't like 5 stars or anything, but it wasn't like run down. I felt like it was pretty good. I feel like the money you paid for the event, you got your money's worth for sure, and then some. Like I said, I don't think you could put a price on the connections and the networking that was made there. I really feel like everybody that went feels the exact same way. But yeah, so like my honest opinion, grade A. I would give this event a 9 out of 10 stars. Because it's the first year, and I thought it was a 10 out of 10, but I don't want to say 10 out of 10. I'll say 9 out of 10 because I don't want the, you know, next year's to have to live up to the hype of this year's, if there is one. So that's the only reason. I can't think of anything that I did not like about the event. A lot of people were shy, myself included. I put myself out there on the internet, but like when I'm face to face with somebody, I'm more introverted. Try to be outgoing as much as I can, but sometimes, you know, it's nervous. You get nervous. There's over 300 people there, but everybody was very nice and willing to speak to anybody. Like there was multiple times where I walked up to groups of people and was like, hey, you know, how you doing? My name's John. You know, what are you guys talking about? Let me get in here. You know, and other people on the edge. I talked to everybody. I met a lot of creators that I see online, and that in itself, if you were going just to meet the creators, I mean, that was really cool. They're all down to earth. I feel like most of us in the reselling niche are down to earth people for the most part, minus a few bad apples, but everybody was very nice and welcoming, so it was very good. So definitely, if you were on the fence about going this year and you kind of regret it, you know what I mean, don't be on the fence next year. Buy the ticket, take the time off, go, network, meet people. It was amazing. So I will definitely go, and I'm gonna look at going to other events too, other reselling events, just because this one was so good that you know, just even if the event was bad, the connections that you make are invaluable. So that's my honest opinion. So if you guys liked the video today, give it a big thumbs up, consider subscribing, and as always, wear your seatbelts. I'll see you in the next video. Stay thrifty.